Here's a pretty comprehensive workout of the hand exercises that I use. So I'm sitting on a ball. You can do them standing on a Bosu ball, or you can just do them standing on one foot, or tandem standing. Make it a little bit challenging for you. So we're going to start with fist and splay. Get your fingers as far apart as possible, and it's really important that you're doing these with your arms straight so that the tension that you're creating and releasing in your hands affects all the way to your shoulders, neck, upper chest. Now we're going to do wrist flexion and extension. So you want your wrists to be 90 degrees in each direction, and you keep your fingers together. Now you can do them with your fingers apart as well. Notice lots of different areas of tension depending upon whether or not your fingers are together or apart. All right, so now we're going to do Spock fingers. I'm going to separate the fingers rhythmically. You could try and do it differently. Could try and do pinkies. Let me see if I can do that. I'm not sure. Oh yeah. All right, so that's a fun challenge. Now you're going to do OK sign and peace sign, and you're going to keep alternating those. And it's actually harder for me to do it when I'm watching myself in the camera. Okay, it's fun. All right, so now we're going to do prayer hands. So squeeze the palms of your hands together. Start with your fingertips at your nose and breathe in. As you lower your hands, the heel of your palms goes all the way down to your belly button, and then exhale as you come back up. Stay out of your upper traps. Breathe in as you go down, and exhale as you go up. Now you're going to turn your fingers in and rotate them all the way out. That's it. Yes, get as much rotation in your wrist and forearms, and that's going to conduct into your shoulders, but keep your forearms parallel to the floor. Now, you can do the prayer hands as a splayed fingers, and the in and out with your fingers splayed. You're going to bring in more of your thumb when you do it that way. Now, you can make it even harder and put the backs of your hands together. Breathe in as you direct your hands towards your belly button, and then breathe and exhale as you come up. So breathe in as you go down. Exhale as you come up. All right, we're going to do fist circles. So make a fist with your thumbs on the outside, arms straight, and circle your fists. As much range as possible, extreme range, and then change directions. Now the next one is claw stretches. So you're going to make your fingers like this, and then you're going to splay them out. So claw and splay. Don't forget about your thumb. Make a claw with all of your fingertips, and then splay. And always try and keep your wrist at a 90-degree angle. All right, so now we're going to curl each of our fingers one joint at a time until we've made a fist. And then all the way open. So fingertip, next joint, all the way into a fist, and then slowly open them up. And again, curl into a fist and slowly open up. Now we're going to make a C with our hands and open. C with our hands. So C and open. C and open. Notice what that does for your thumb. If you've got any tension or overuse in your thumb from, say, your phone or your computer, you're going to feel your thumb in a lot of these exercises. All right, now clasp your fingers together, drive your fingers into this groove between your fingers, and squeeze, and just release, and squeeze, and release, and squeeze, and release, and then switch so that the thumb that was in the front is now behind the other thumb, and squeeze, and release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Now the next one is piano, but we're keeping our fingers straight. So play a piano starting at your pinky fingers, and you're getting movement deep at the base of all of your fingers. Now change direction. So see, you're getting this nice fluidy movement, straight fingers, straight arms. All right, now heading for the thumbs favorite. Hold your thumbs up. Circle your thumbs in one direction. Nice big circles. Keep your arms straight and change directions. Okay. So it's kind of easy if you've got, it's not uncommon to have arthritis at the base of the thumb and then people lose their thenar pad. Not a good thing. So keeping your thumbs mobile and healthy is going to help your nerves all the way in your arm, your wrist, your elbows, shoulders. Okay, now put your thumb inside your fist. And you're going to do fist circles. So notice how that's really targeting the top of your thumb. It's actually the outside of your thumb. Okay, and big circles holding that thumb in, and change directions. And notice that it feels different when you've got your thumb in your fist rather than your thumb on the outside of your fist. Now, with your thumb still in your fist, play maracas. You can do them alternating, or you can do them at the same time. Now let's do the maracas sideways, palms up and palms down, each of them slightly different tension. All right, so now you're going to press your thumbs into your pinkies and wide apart. Now your thumb and ring fingers, squeeze them together and apart. Middle fingers, squeeze and apart. Index fingers, squeeze and apart, and then go all the way back to where you started with your pinkies. Great. Now, cross your right elbow and put it in the crooks of your left elbow. Press your palms together and move your arms up and down. When I do this and I'm pressing my hand in, I feel that all along the inside of my shoulder blades. And up and down. And then go side to side like a windshield washer, windshield wiper. Side to side. And then switch. Left elbow and right elbow, palms together, up and down, up and down. I just love the feeling of the tension on the inner border of my shoulder blade. I feel like it's really making a difference for my shoulder blades, my shoulders, and for my spine. Now move your arms side to side like a windshield wiper. Great, okay, so now I'm gonna grab the bells and we're gonna do the wrist series. All right, so I love the bells because you can do a lot more with them than you can with weights that you hold in your hand. So we're gonna do wrist curls. Forearms stay parallel to the floor. And you drop it down and you get that rebound, that springiness to bring the bells back to your forearms. Now we're gonna do pouring, and I like to start by pouring out. Notice what's happening with your forearms. And loose grip on the bells, so you're getting a lot of external rotation in your forearms. Keep your chest open, keep your arms at your side. Now I'm gonna pour in. All right, so there's usually less range of motion pouring in when you first start with this. The goal is to get good rotation out and in. Now we do maracas. So I've just got my thumb pointing up to the ceiling and I'm shaking the bells. I love having the water in the bells, so I know that I'm increasing the force, creating some instability and some unpredictability. All right, so now we're going to put the bells on the back of our hands. See, my palms are facing down. Keep my elbows at my side and raise and lower. So this requires me to spread my fingers because I've got small hands. And the only way to keep those bells on the back of my hands is to spread my fingers. Now, we're going to do the figure eight. And this, you can see, is a hand, wrist, forearm, arm, shoulder, and shoulder blade and chest exercise. And then change directions. Great. So that's the hand and wrist series. So I hope you enjoyed it and you'll join me in classes so we can keep expanding that and you get to see how the hand and wrist series builds on the shoulder, shoulder blade, upper back, and spine exercises. Keep in mind that Rev 6 is a full body integrative workout. And the exercises are very complex. We bring in instability, so we change the fascia, we change the neurology and the brain for full body health and longevity. So look forward to seeing you.